What it do, work gang? We in the building, man. We on the road, we in the Jeep. Appreciate y'all joining me today. Big shout out to you. Hopefully you receiving this video blessed. You got the Camaro right there. Look like you doing a little bit of body work on it. Yeah, hopefully you receiving this blessed. And I'm glad you joined me today. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about the Jeep today. And I'm gonna talk about, people ask me, should they get their Jeep lifted? And the things I like about the lift and the things I don't. I mean, would I recommend you getting your Jeep lifted? Yes and no. It just depends on what you're going for, you know. Now, if you're getting the lift to like put bigger wheels on it, bigger tires, bigger wheels. I mean, you want to go bigger wheels, bigger tires. You don't have to get a lift, because you could put 26-inch wheels on a Jeep with a regular suspension and get away with it. With some, I think 33 tires. You can't put no big thick tires on it, because I got 26-inch wheels on my Jeep, and I put a 37 tire on mine. I think it's 37 by 12.5, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'll leave it. The link in the description. Be on the link in the description. I also got some my winter setup, which I'm riding on now. Is I got 20-inch wheels with a 35 tire, and I put that in the description too. But in order for it to look right, if you're going with like a street Jeep like me, I got a street Jeep. My Jeep is a street Jeep, so in order for it to look right, I think you should get the lift, at least a 3-inch lift. I got a 4-inch lift on my Jeep. I think you should get the lift in order for it to look right, especially if you're going for like it's like some people, they go, I'm more of a street Jeep, so my Jeep ain't made for out off-roading. I'm not doing no off-roading. I'm not gonna lie to you. Only off-road this bad we're gonna see is snow. And as you can see, I see plenty of snow in Indiana, so. But I'm not an off-road Jeep type of guy. But if you want an off-road setup and you plan on going mudding and all that stuff and hitting the trails, get you a lift. I think you should get a lift. I mean, the Jeep is trail rated, so it should be able to handle going off-roading. But serious off-roading, a regular Jeep ain't gonna be able to really handle all that. I don't think so. That's a regular Jeep right there. I'll stop to even let you see it. That's a regular Jeep. That suspension, right? That's another regular Jeep. That's a Sport, I believe. The suspension on that Jeep is not gonna be able to, per se, handle no serious off-roading. There's another Jeep right there. You can see it. So, same way with that Jeep. They said that Jeep Cherokee is trail rated, but you ain't gonna put that on no trails. But yeah, I think if you're gonna be doing like off-roading and stuff like that, I would recommend you getting a lift. You know, get you a nice lift, you know, super lift. I got a super lift. Get you a nice lift, so it's gonna make the car look good. Ride-wise, I don't think it's gonna improve the ride. I don't know about all that, because you're gonna get the Jeep wobble, which I hate the Jeep wobble. You know, you go at a certain speed and shit get the wobbling a little bit, get the shaking a little bit. Don't. Yeah, it do. I know. I done had my Jeep for 3 years now, I think, 2-3 years. Yeah, it does, with a lift on it. First, I didn't have a lift. I had spacers, but now I had a lift on it for like 2 years. And you get the wobbling and stuff, and the ride is the stock ride is way better than a lifted ride. So I think the stock ride is better than a lifted ride. So you got to remember that you trading in some comfort for style and ability. You know, with the lift you can do a lot more stuff, like off-road, for off-roadies, and for people like me. I got a mall crawler. I call it a street Jeep, and I like to put big wheels on my stuff, you know. Even with my 20 setup with the 35, I'm going bigger tire. I'm going 20 with some, at least 30. Is it such thing as 38s? I don't know. But at least I want to go 20s with the 40 tire. That's going to be crazy. So I need a lift on mine in order for it to look right, you know, in order for it to sit right. So, yeah, you mean, you got to, it just depends on what you're trying to go for, you know. I mean, also with the lift, it comes going to be a lot more maintenance to go with it. It's going to be a lot more maintenance. When you're going with aftermarket stuff, you're going to have some aftermarket problems. Not a lot of problems. I haven't had any problems. You just gotta always check up on it and make sure everything is good, you know, get up under there and make sure everything's still tight, everything's still right. I mean, when you go on with a lift, everything changes. It's not a regular Jeep no more. You can't definitely, when you're going into curves, you already can't take curves fast in a Jeep anyway. So that's just gonna up the ante, up the danger factor. When you see like turns like this turn coming up right here, you don't really want to take that turn fast in a Jeep, especially one that's lifted, because you're gonna get that rollover. You'll roll over, you'll flip this bad boy. This Jeep is easily would flip over if I try to take a turn too fast. And that's even a regular Jeep will flip over fast if you're trying to turn fast. But when you got it lifted, that's a whole nother ball game. It's definitely a whole nother ball game. But what do I think your lift is? Should you lift your, like I said, do I think it's a good idea? I mean, if I would, even if I didn't plan on like this, I would, even like I said, even if I didn't ever plan on off-roading, it just looks better. I think it looks better. Some people like it stock. Some people like it off-roading. Some people like mall crawlers. Some people like a little bit in between mall crawler and off-roading. You know, I'm a little bit in between. So it's probably more like, it's like a 25% like stock, 25% like off-roading, 25% like full street mall crawler, 25% like in between of mall crawler and street Jeep and stock, you know? So it's just it's a smorgasbord in the Jeep community. But I myself think you should get the lift, because I think it looks better. That's my opinion though. Don't see, look at this curve. I gotta slow down in this bad boy. I can't be doing this curve fast, this lift. You don't want to do that, you know. But like I said, it's my opinion. That's what I think. I think it looks better. But you like watching this video, you may think it don't look better. You may think, nah, man, stock all day. I want stock Jeep, stock suspension, stock everything, stock tires, stock rims, stocky docky. I want my stuff stocked to the max. And that's your opinion. I got love for you regardless of what you do. But remember, don't judge somebody that don't got a stock Jeep because they don't want to be stock. You don't have the right to judge somebody that don't want to stay stock. That's their money. They can do what they want to do with their equipment, which their car is their equipment. You can do whatever you want to do. But if you asking me the question, should you lift your Jeep? Yeah, because everything that you put on rim wise, tire wise, it's gonna fit better. It's gonna sit better. It's gonna fit better. It's gonna look better. And you got more and more options when you got that Jeep lifted. You can damn near go anywhere in the Jeep. You can hit the Outback, go in there, you know, the trees probably gonna stop you. But you can ride around in there if they have some trails or something. And if you had to get down and boogie woogie in there, you can get you got a better chance of boogie woogieing in there in this Jeep than in a truck or a car. So, or you can get a lifted truck and you probably go in there. But I think the Jeep still outperform a truck. And yeah, the Jeep gonna outperform a truck too. So yeah, I would recommend it just for the fact of you're allowing yourself to be able to do more things with it just lifted. Even with a street Jeep, a lifted street Jeep can still go out back off-roading if it really wanted to. I mean, the wheels ain't gonna be able to hold up, but the lift will. So yes, if you're asking me, do I recommend getting a lifted Jeep? Yes, I recommend it. I will show you when I get home. My winter, I got my winter setup on my Jeep now. You've already saw my summer setup. I'm gonna change a little bit of that around this coming summer. You know, money ain't, I ain't rich. For those who think I'm rich, it's so many people like, oh, how you do it, man? I work every day. I gotta grind to even bring y'all videos like this. I gotta grind and afford the mods, because I'm monetized, but I don't make no money on YouTube. I don't make, not a lot of people watch my videos like that. I get decent views, but not enough views to be like, man, I'm about to quit my job, or I'm about to go crazy and buy. Nah, I gotta pay for the mods out of my own pocket. So everything you see on my Jeep, I pay for out of my pocket. No, nothing YouTube money just ain't good enough. Even with my Instagram money, I don't make money on TikTok. I got 12,000 followers on TikTok and don't make a dime. So, and one day though, when you grinding like me, I'm grinding to become a YouTuber, big YouTuber. I'm grinding because I love it. So eventually it'll change. But right now, I gotta pay for everything. That's why I be grinding. That's why I tell everybody out there. I know a little bit off the subject, but that's why I tell you, make sure you grind, man. Make it happen for yourself. Don't wait for somebody to make it happen for you. You get out there and get it on your own. Get off your ass and make it happen for yourself. Plain and simple. Stop crying. Because if you keep doing all the crying, what the baby's gonna do? Make it happen. I make it happen. But like I was saying, yeah, definitely get you a lifted Jeep. But you, like I said, you get the wobble. I don't know if I can make it wobble. Let me see if I hit a bump and I can make it wobble. It's not wobbling right now. But occasionally you get the wobble. Occasionally you'll get the wobble. But it don't want to wobble right now. And I'm doing 45 miles an hour. So if you hit like a crazy bump, you get the wobble. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is when you hit like a crazy bump, you'll get the wobble, the Jeep wobble. That's what it lift. Damn, that motherfucker Scat Pack look good. That motherfucker look good. That Scat Pack look good. Pardon my language. That Scat Pack look good. Yeah. I definitely recommend getting a lift. And I'm gonna get home a little. Let me get home and I'll show you. Talk a little bit. I ain't gonna talk too much more. I'll probably give you about a minute more talking. I don't want to stretch the video too long. But when I get home, I'll show you my lift. Let's go. Quick little pull. Yeah, my Jeep fast. Bye.
They call me. Promise that you never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me.